So my name is Murendeni. Originally, I'm from Limpopo. I grew up in a place called Shandima, just in Venda. I've got one sibling, single mother. So I grew up, about 30 years ago. I'm turning 31 this year, so I'm a bit old. And I've got one brother, like I said. I'm a scientist by background. I studied chemistry undergrad, and I also went on and did my specialized in water and water and sanitation treatment systems at the University of Cape Town. I mean, as a kid, one of the biggest memories, and I always share this with a lot of people, was that my mother, in her wisdom, bought me, a set of books called Young Scientist. I was very young. I was probably in primary school at the time. All right, so one of my biggest, things as a kid that I remembered was, that set of books. It was in the 90s, probably 90s, 96, somewhere there, 97. And one of the first books that I saw was called All About Water. I actually still have it now. It's a couple years old. So one of the things that I studied then was, things like buoyancy, things like density, those type of things. And I actually ended up making a bomb at home from charcoal. So as a kid, I was, and people used to, and one of the things when cell phones came out, people used to hide the cell phones from me because I always used to tear them apart. So my biggest learning from the Johannesburg pitch and polish workshop was definitely the attention to detail. When one of the biggest things that we noticed is that when you pitch to an investor, the investor wants to know you're looking for 6.8 million rands. He doesn't want to hear me say that I'm looking for, about 6.4 million rands. And also the investor wants to know exactly what I'm going to do with the money. So I had to think really, really hard about, exactly how much money I need from the investor, and how I'm going to pay the investor back, and what I'm going to use the money for as well. So that was a huge learning for me. That final pitch was terrifying. I think Alan made a point about how will I mitigate Chinese import in place for my product or my technology. That's a big thing that I've been thinking about. So that's a big scary part, and also the IP part. So Johannesburg 2016, go for gold.